Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to actually tell you my design process. And who are you listening to? You are listening to the number one production designer in Nigeria by name Ogochukwu Madi. I'm a production designer, and this evening I'm going to tell you the ways and or the processes which I use to design. First of all, production design, as you all know, is the process of actually creating mise en scene, crafting what the camera actually sees. And to do this and do it very well, you need to take deliberate steps to achieve the result you set out to do. Okay, first on my list is actually reading the script. Before you are going to design and get what you are going to design, to get your statement across as a designer, you really need to read the script. And I don't mean reading it like literal reading or skimming or just to understand. You read it and read it in depthly, because while you are reading it, you need to get the motifs, the metaphors, the symbols. You need to get all those things and get them very well. And once you are done with reading the scripts, the second thing you do is you break down the script. Breaking down the script entails outlining all the design elements present in the script. And if you don't really get it at this stage, to tell you the truth, there is nothing with design that will come out very good. And one good thing is this: most scripts are written. When most scripts are written, they don't actually spell out all the design elements. There are some things that come out very great, but then there are some things that are subtle or are metaphorical, if I'm to put it that way. So these things are metaphorical. They leave room for you as a designer to actually know, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do, this is what I'm supposed to do. And once you figure that out during your breakdown process, then you can be able to infuse it in your design. Then the third one is actually noting it down. Noting it down entails, okay, you've actually seen a metaphor. You've actually figured out that, okay, this script actually says exterior house, exterior house, behind the house. These are some of the things being there, but it doesn't spell it out. You get? So what you actually do is, using your designer's intuition, you now figure out, okay, this is what is supposed to be there. Are there trees behind it, like here? Are there trees behind it? Are there shrubs? Are there grasses? All those things. And to tell you the truth, if you don't note it down, when it comes to the actual production, you cannot do anything because you never even thought of it. You get? So the fourth one is actually sketching out or modeling out what you are going to design. This one is actually tricky because some people will tell you, Omo, I can't draw, or I'm not even good in fine arts. Omo, to tell you, as a good designer, as a great designer, or whether you are good or you are great or you are aspiring to be one, before you are going to design anything of consequence, it's good that you take out time, make a sketch, and from that sketch, model out what you are going to design. Why is this important? Because it's important in the sense that, so when something is actually in your mind, when something is actually in your mind, maybe you haven't figured it out, you haven't seen it, you are not seeing it clearly, but by that mere fact of sketching it, no matter how crude the sketch is or how not artistic it is, that way it gives you visualize. They call it visualization in production design. You visualize what it's in your mind's eye, and that way you can begin to think, okay, this is there, this isn't there. You get? Then it's also good that you model it out, because when you model it out, that is where all those things begin to come out in 3D, in 3 dimensions. Because we designers, we think in 3 dimensions. We don't just, okay, you sketch, this is what the picture looks like, but how will it look like, lifelike, in 3D? That's why modeling is actually good. Then the fifth one is actually critically going through your sketches or model again and again. as an artist, some things actually don't occur to you at once. You might, okay, first time you made a sketch, this is what you are seeing. By the time it gestates, the idea gestates in your mind, that is when you begin to see, okay, this is supposed to be there, or maybe you sleep over it, maybe you think about it, you begin to see things that should have actually be there, but they are not there. That is when you go over it critically. You reason it out, you go over it, you say, okay, this is here, what needs to be here, is this actually supposed to be here? Once you begin to go over it critically, then design is actually work, and that's how I do my design. Then I think the sixth one is actually getting all the elements you need to make your your sketch or your model. Most times you find out that, okay, you've actually made a good sketch, and for it to actually come out very well, you might need to bring buy materials like art pencils, paint, watercolor, all those things, crayons, and all those things. Begin to put it in the clear picture you're supposed to be in. And to do all those things, you need to get them, because, man, you can't walk into somebody's shop and tell them to give it to you. All those things, they cost money, so you need to get them, and it's very important. If you don't get them, your work doesn't look good, and that way you can't design anything of consequence. Then I think the final one is designing the way. When you've actually done all this critically, when you've actually done all those things from the step one, which is reading through the scripts, step two, which is breaking down the script, step four, which is noting down all the design elements, step four, sketching or modeling out all you need for the design. Then step five, critically going through your sketches to know whether to know the things that are there and the things that are not there. Step six, getting all the design elements you do. Once you've done them and you are good with the results you have, you just go on location and make magic happen, which is what we do in film. You get? So this is basically the 7 steps I use to do my designs. I hope by the time you've gone through it, whether you're a designer or not a designer, at least it would have illuminated my production design process to you. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.